Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to Gramza Market Studies for Wednesday, March 19th. Well, we've had some, I'd say, positive news on the economy in the U.S. as we talked about in the advanced video. What we're looking for here though, and we saw a bit of positive movements here in the United States, I'm looking for more of the same. I think the market's somewhat calmed down. We have the Fed meeting that's still going on. Not looking for dramatic moves in today's action, but unchanged to higher here in the NASDAQ would make sense. And that's the kind of behavior I'm looking for. So I'm looking for continuous movement to the upside, as I talked about before for the euro. A sideways move makes sense to me, and that's really the behavior we got. Basically an unchanged type day from the previous action, and I think we're looking for more of the same. There's no strong reason for dramatic moves there. The 10-year notes did firm up a bit. That's fine for yesterday's action. The rest of this week we could easily go sideways. We really don't want to see strength building in these interest rate markets. Gold continued its break. It backed off a tad bit. Again, I think that makes sense in light of everything else that's going on, but I'm not looking for further movement to the downside right now, basically a sideways type move. Crude oil did firm up a bit. It did trade above that bullish level. And in crude oil, that difference, I forgot to tell you. I know I'm going to be asked about that. Let's go back to copper. Copper traded above this bullish level. The difference between the bearish and bullish level in that market is 19 cents or $4,750 per contract. That's the magnitude of change there. And again, I'm just giving you that as a reference so you have an idea of what that represents. Now let's move on over though. I'm looking for a sideways move there. Let's move on back over to crude oil. There we go. Crude oil did trade above that bullish level, and the difference here between the bearish and bullish level is $1,700 per contract. And again, that is just a reference, giving an idea of that change. I'm looking for a sideways move in that market, but let's move on over to soybeans, and we were looking for an unchanged type day. We're seeing a directional bias here. I am looking for follow through to the upside, but not a dramatic move in today's action. And that concludes today's market studies. Thank you for being with me. I look forward to being with you again, and in the meantime, take care.